Since solos are coming back, I thought I'd use this as a perfect time to make this video. 5 things you need to succeed in solos. Right before we start, I'd like to mention that the Destiny Jesus Solo Masterclass is a one-time lifetime purchase of $20. There are hundreds of classes of in-game scenarios of hundreds of different metas, all coached by some of the best players to ever touch the game. You'd be silly if you didn't even try to look at this and then decide if you want to make a purchase. The link is in the description, take a read. If you make a purchase, that's great. Good for you. So the first thing you need to succeed in solos is a drop map. Now this is super important and a lot of people overlook this thing. Drop maps are so useful for getting the perfect drop at your drop spot. You'll quite often be contested in solos, more so than any other game mode. So it's so important to have a good drop map so you can outdrop anyone that lands your location. Getting a good drop is probably about 50% of actually winning the off-spawn fight, because you get the gun first, you have a better chance of killing them. All makes it easier to play. Less deaths off spawn means a better tournament. And that leads me into my point number 2. The second thing you need for to be good at solos is a good loot route. Now this can be built up through ages of playing the drop spot, or you can go into a website like Fortnite.gg and have a play around and decide where all the chests are and then make a looting route from there. You want your looting route to be quick, efficient, and also adaptable, so you can cut off other people's loot routes and maybe even change your loot route if you're like triple or quadruple contested. As long as you know what you're going to do in every single scenario, then you're set for the loot route. It's going to make you way more consistent off spawn and you're going to be easily placing well in these solo cups. Before I reveal this third item, make sure you use code JKC in the Fortnite item shop. It's one of the best ways to support my channel. And the third item is common sense in the mid game. Now a lot of bad solo players don't have this, and it's why they're dying mid game in every single cup. Mid game is where you play to your playstyle, right? The good players will be keying everybody, and mind you, this should only be the very top players that are keying everyone in the mid game. Solos, as Zycoma once told me, is all about risk management. If you're Peter bot and you want to go for a mid game kill, the chances of you dying are probably maybe like 1% or less than 1%, and you're gaining basically a free point. But if you're me, for example, a slightly above average fighter, then I'm looking at maybe a 20, 30, even 40% chance that I die in that mid-game fight, and it's just not a smart way to manage my risk for 2 points. Common sense is something a lot of people lack in the solo industry, and it's why a lot of people die mid-game over and over again. They can't stay out of a fight. Just swallow the ego, sit in a bush, or box up, or find a nice building to chill out in during the mid-game once you're stacked, because there's literally no need to do anything else. The fourth thing that will make you a solo demon is having good aim. Now, a lot of people are really underrating on the aim right now. Everyone's all build mechanics, triple edits, quad edits, full boxing. But you've got to realize, if you do all this stuff, you've still got to hit a good damage shot. If you do all of this and a person just sits there and hits you a solid 180 with their shotgun, just having good aim, then you've still lost the damage. You've still took a negative trade. Having good aim is one of the most important skills in Fortnite. You should be training your aim more than you're training your mechanics, because realistically, that is what's going to win you more fights. That is what's going to hit you more high damage shots. If you're getting keyed, that's what's going to get them off you. A nice high damage pump shot. This is important stuff, and a lot of people don't know how important aim is for solos. It might be the most important factor when deciding if you're a good solo player or not. The final thing you need to be good at to be great at solos is staying calm in endgame. Endgame can be a chaotic place, so staying calm in solos, just keeping your breathing steady, not getting overstimulated by all the sounds around you and not panicking makes you a much better solo player. Take your rotates slow, take them quick, and take them precisely. And most importantly, take them calmly. We don't just want to be running around like a headless chicken in endgame. Good solo players find the time to rest in their box, looking for refreshes. Something that really helps me is trying to get to front side, getting some heals off, and maybe taking my edits a little bit slower. If you flick your edits, it's going to kind of like make you panic a little bit more because you're flicking them and it makes it seem more hectic and like exciting. You don't want it to seem exciting. You want endgame to be like a well-practiced drill. Something that you are on all the time and it's quite boring to you, but you do it well. That's what you want endgame to feel like. It's like a puzzle, and once you've done enough puzzles, you know what they're like, you know how to play them, and that is the fifth skill of a great solo player. Make sure you guys are checking out the Destiny Jesus Masterclass, link in description. As I said, the best players in the world have added to this. Even if you just read it, see what it's all about, see what sessions are on there, it might convince you to buy it. And as I said, a one-time lifetime purchase where you get unlimited updates as Fortnite evolves and changes, so you're basically always good at solos. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Have a great day. Use code JKC in the Fortnite shop.